In this video, I will show you how to make that plucky lead from Kygo's brand new song, Whatever. And I will also show you a new production technique that Kygo has been using lately. But before we get into the video, I have an amazing gift for you. In a few days, we're going to start our very first producer challenge. If you like Kygo's music and you sometimes struggle with finishing your songs, then this is exactly what you're looking for. Over the course of 7 days, we'll produce a Kygo-style song from start to finish, and you even get a vocal that you can use for that. So this is not only a challenge where you can level up your production skills, this is also a start to finish Kygo masterclass that so many of you have been asking me to do for quite a while already now. And the best thing, it's completely for free if you sign up right now before the challenge starts. If that sounds interesting to you, then you can find a link in the description below. And so without further ado, let's get into the video. So this video is going to be a lot more in-depth than my regular videos, but if you follow the steps, you're gonna have a professional Kygo style lead by the end of it. I've already checked out all the other remakes on YouTube of that song, and they all kind of did all the same mistake, which is making the lead sound way too distorted. For this lead, we need 4 plug layers as well as 4 synth layers. I put them all into one Ableton rack, this way you can easily see how loud each layer is as well as the octave it's placed in. This layer, for example, uses a MIDI effect that puts the sound 1 octave higher. For the first layer, we're going to use Kygo's signature plug from his old remixes. I sampled it from Logic's ES2 synth and put it into Contact. You can find a download link for all the sounds we're gonna use in the description. This one has quite a lot of low end, so we need to remove a little bit from it. The trick to make this sound so Kygo is the guitar rig preset that he uses on many of his sounds. It's called 3D Mangler. Layer 2 is from Silent One and also uses this guitar rig preset, but we're gonna clean it up a little in the mids before to make sure it doesn't make our lead muddy. To add a more crispy attack to the sound, we're gonna use this bit crusher here. I also have 3 different filters on this sound, and you might wonder why the hell I use Serum FX for that. Well, the answer is pretty simple. The MG Low 18 and High 18 filter from Serum uses the exact same filter curve as the legacy high and low cut in Logic that Kygo always uses. So this is with the 3 filters applied, and this is without. You can hear it sounds a lot more smooth. Layer 3 is this plucky percussion from Nexus. I reduced the stereo width with Ableton's stereo width control here to remove the panning effect, and also added a low cut at 180 Hz. Finally, the last plug layer is a sound I sampled from Logic's Sculpture synth. Same as the first 2 layers, we'll add the guitar rig preset and add a low cut here. Now let's get over to the 4 synth layers. The first is called Epic Screamer from Nexus. For this one, I reduced the release and did some EQing to make it more bright. Next, we need the theme Init Lead from Nexus and do some surgical EQing here. There was a resonance that was bothering me, and I also made it a bit more bright. The last 2 layers are the exact same preset from Silent, but they're placed in different octaves. Both have the same EQ, which boosts the mids to make the lead sound more warm. And that's it. Finally, I also added an EQ to make it more bright as well as some sidechain to it. So before I show you the final result and how everything sounds together, I want to show you a cool production technique that Kygo has been using lately. You probably know this stutter effect that has been really popular last year, but Kygo uses it a little bit differently. So I have these 2 chord synths here. And to make them stutter, we need a volume LFO. I like to use Shaperbox for that, but you can also use other tools such as LFO tool. Let's set the speed to 16 notes and select this shape here. Most other genres use a shape that looks like this, which is what I meant with Kygo doing it differently. It makes quite a big difference in the sound actually. With this control here, you can also make the shape more smooth if it's too choppy for you. And let's also add the signature sidechain curve, and you have a Kygo style stutter effect. Finally, let's put everything together. Oh, and before you roast me that the other elements don't sound accurate, I was not trying to remake the song here, just wanted to add some background elements so you can hear the lead in context of a mix. Enjoy.